Hi everybody, Zach here and welcome back to the channel. We're going to talk about Dogecoin today. They are in the news and some good things happening with the network, some network updates, as well as a big milestone on the subreddit page, total number of users. We're going to dive into the fee change proposal here. Elon Musk has already been tweeting about it. We're going to dive into that in just a little bit. But this article just coming out this morning, I do want to talk about another piece of news, which is really interesting. So Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin has, given some subtle technical factors that basically have stopped people from investing in the cryptocurrency here in the short term. But however, recently the Dogecoin subreddit achieved 2 million followers, which is a big milestone, and of course a lot of promotion by Elon Musk. And since Vitalik's comments, it looks like the Dogecoin team, as well as Elon, is trying to help make this better ecosystem for everybody. And we're going to get into kind of what they're doing here in just a minute, but just let's take a look at the charts here real quick. Up at 25 cents right now, of course. This is much higher than we were, say, a couple days ago when we were down in this range here at the 26 level, and then even taking it back, in the past 7 days or so, we saw this price really go down. So here you go. The low in the 7-day was 16 cents, which is pretty insane. The high 28 cents, so it's actually doubled up it's actually got back up pretty quickly here, sitting at 25 cents. Now, something interesting, we are seeing, slight uptick in the charts right now over the last few days, but it's kind of hovering at this 25-cent level right now. I do think it'll break out of here and get back up over 30 cents in the coming weeks. But something interesting to watch here in the short term, number of holders. So we'll take a look at this chart, and we can look at this in the 7-day, the 1 month, and the 3 months. So you'll see here in the 7-day, an interesting big drop-off here from the 24th to the 25th, right? A lot less holders between these two 24-hour periods here. But then slowly, the 26th, 27th, the last couple of days, the number of holders coming up. So showcasing here that a lot of people are buying the dip, buying in at a low price for Dogecoin. I do think we still reach $1 for a Dogecoin sometime in the future. I've said sometime by 2022. I do think that there will be a number of catalysts by then. Here's the thing right now for Dogecoin. It's been quiet, right? But we've seen this before. We've seen Dogecoin go dormant. We've seen it be very quiet for months at a time. I remember, way back before it shot up the last time, it was hovering at 5, 6 cents for a long time, right? Just consolidating there. I think we're seeing something similar here. We're waiting for a major catalyst. Really, that's what's going on. There's nothing really big in the news about Dogecoin. Now, I do think this topic that we're going to address here today, later in this video, could be a start to a catalyst, right? I think it could be the start to something special if they continue to upgrade the network as they're talking about. So let's jump into that. And if you're getting some value out of this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Would appreciate that. And let's hop over to Twitter here, because this is where it kind of all started. The Dogecoin fee change proposal is up. So they're proposing to change the fees, and when we say change the fees, they're proposing to lessen the fees, which could be very good for the overall network. So this is Ross Nickel who tweeted this out. Here comes Elon responding to Ross Nickel, important to support. And then Nakamoto, of course, the person who supposedly started Dogecoin, obviously comes right back there and responds to Elon's tweets. So now let's pop over and see what the heck this fee change actually is. So what's really going on here? So if we hop over to Reddit, and again, big number now, 2 million people following the subreddit for Dogecoin. That's big. That's a lot of people, and it continues to grow. This proposal to all Dogecoin stakeholders suggests to reduce average fees 100x, 100 times, for standard transactions on the Dogecoin chain, split full control over all aspects of fees between miners and node operators, relying way less on core development, and bringing back a functional, small fee transaction, free transaction rather, space that incentivizes keeping the network healthy. Comments are welcome here on GitHub. And you can see a lot of people saying they approve. I also approve, overwhelmingly approve. So this could be the start to something special. All right, I think that as Elon continues to get closer and closer with the dev team, as he continues to make Dogecoin more scalable, obviously in this case, he's helping out with reducing these fees, which we all know in the crypto space is cumbersome, and when you can lessen these fees, you're going to bring more people that are interested in the network, right? So if they can reduce these fees by 100x, I think not just this news alone isn't going to be a major catalyst, right? But this news alone could be the start to something that's building some positive momentum for Dogecoin right now, because it has been quiet, right? I mean, let's call it as we see it. It's been pretty quiet for Dogecoin, and we had a big sell-off there. There is the issue with Dogecoin, and again, I'm a holder of Dogecoin, but I will say this: there is the issue of Dogecoin where the top 10 holders essentially make up 50%. Top 10 holders make up 45.79%. So if these top 10 holders, if they decide to sell off, we could be free falling. Now, I don't think they will. I think they're long-term holders. I think they've proven that, right? However, it is dangerous, and that's why we always say on the channel, these tokens are speculative, right? They're not the household names. They're not the Bitcoins, the Ethereums, the Cardanos of the world. And again, I hold Dogecoin. I believe in it. I still think it will hit $1, and I have an exit strategy in place for Dogecoin when it does hit $1. I believe that happens sometime in 2022 as we get closer to the Doge 1 rocket that Elon is sending to outer space. I think that alone could be a big catalyst. I think popular press will come running out of the woodwork to cover that event, and a lot of people will jump into Dogecoin and try to ride that up to $1. And similar situation that we saw with the Saturday Night Live script, right? Okay, so Shibatoshi Nakamoto, if you want to see all the thought that goes into changing the TX fees for Dogecoin by the core devs, visit the excellent summary here in GitHub. So I encourage you to go over and check this out. You can just go to Nakamoto's Twitter page. He just tweeted this out pretty recently, just yesterday, last night actually. So this is really, good news. It could be the start to something very positive here for Dogecoin here in the near distant future, and I just wanted to bring that to your attention. And then of course over 2 million now people on the subreddit, which I think is phenomenal. It continues to grow there. So a couple good things happening for Dogecoin. Nothing major yet. It hasn't been a major catalyst, but just a few updates that I wanted to come on here and sprinkle in. And of course, we've got the Patreon level, Patreon going on. We've got 2 levels, supporter, insider level. If you want to join a private community where we're talking about crypto and stocks all the time, we've got a lot of different conversations happening at once, and a lot of great people, a lot of knowledgeable people in our community already. Of course, with the insider level, you're going to get buy and sell trade alerts when I'm buying, when I'm selling, and I'm actually today going to email out all of the insiders as we get ready to put a portfolio together that we'll all have access to. I'll be updating people on as we go along what I'm buying, what I'm selling, what I'm putting in that particular portfolio, and it's going to be a fun one. We're going to have a nice balance of assets, right? But we're going to have some fun with some of these altcoins, which obviously can run up out of nowhere and can produce nice gains. So you're going to want to come over and check that out. I know a lot of people waiting till the first of the month to get in on this, and I totally understand that because you want to pay for that first full month. We'd love to have you over there. Let me know if you have any questions about that down in the comments. I will definitely look at those and get back to you. So let me know what you think about these couple pieces of news here on Dogecoin. Would love to hear from you. And of course, if you got some value, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.